I am Haiisheen McIntyre. I play basketball at High Point University, and I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
He had a way to melt the confidence and the joyous, like infectious attitude and smile that he has, that everyone talks about, with a fierce competitor. Like he wanted to win as much, if not more, than anybody else, and he did. I mean, he won his whole career in high school and in college, especially with 4 championships. So I haven't coached many guys like that. Every guy's unique in their own skin, but he was a special one. And I think you'll hear that from anybody that he touched along the way, that he was uniquely confident and unselfish at the same time.
I would just say unique. He was a freshman that came in and had his own style, own swag, and his smile was just like, it was crazy. And it's an amazing kid. You know, I was a 5th-year senior, 22 years old when I met him, and he was very mature, beyond his years, I would say so. And just a great person, loving dude. You can just get that sense anytime he walked in the room, anytime you saw him. Just a loving person from what I remember.
He's a phenomenal leader. When I first got here, you know, me and the other 2 freshmen, kind of, you know, a little wet behind the ears, trying to adjust. He definitely kind of took us under his wing and showed us the ropes. Like I said, phenomenal leader. Everybody talks about, you know, Adam Weary, John Brown, but he definitely was the voice in our locker room and kept our guys together, and was the heartbeat of that team. And he definitely was just a phenomenal guy on and off the court.
He's a light bulb. Whenever he runs, whenever he goes into a room, you know, that smiley guy, it can brighten up a room, man. Like just his aura. You know how you see people's aura? You can see that around him because he was just that great of a guy. Like he walked in a room.
A jolly fellow, you know, full of entertainment. You know, it's all the above for me. You know, charismatic guy, you know, generous guy. He goes out his way for you.
Home. I never went home. Like during the summertime, and everybody knew that. Everybody knew about my, like, that I come from no money. I'm just chilling, man. And he was like, "You good?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." He was like, "Nah." He was like, "You good?" I'm like, "Nah, man. I'm broke. I'm hungry, man. I ain't got no food in the house, nothing. No food in the dorm, nothing." And he like, "All right, bet, I got you." This man hopped back in his car, drove back. It took him like 20 minutes to get to his house. He went to his house, grabbed a whole bunch of groceries. I remember he grabbed some bread, some sandwich meat. And I'm like, damn, this guy's a real friend.
The things that do stick out is, you know, Sheen was always with, you know, like you said, JB or Adam, you know, and Kujini, of course, those guys came in together, but he was always in a good mood. You know what I mean? And everyone has things going on and off the floor. You never know what someone's dealing with, but, you know, he was always in a pretty good mood. And I would say one of the memories I have is I know we had one class together. He was a business major, and I had a class with him. No way do I get to be in that class without him. You know, he was more than willing to stay up late and do work with me.
Senior year, me and Sheen roomed every road trip. That was my roommate. So whenever we would get our keys when we got to the hotel, Sheen would just take his keys, switch it out with whoever my roommate was. And me and Sheen roomed every trip, man. So I just think that was just something I wanted to share, just to show how close we was. We literally, everyone, nobody ever roomed with us. It was just me and Sheen, man. We was done sharing the rooms with everybody else. That was really my guy. Like you said, if you saw him, you saw me, and vice versa. So we had classes together. We had the same classes. We were the same major. So, and we came in together and left together. So, yeah, that's my guy, man. We roomed together every trip.
We got a transition because of Weary, and I was screaming to him. Like, I was like, Sheen, you could see me like throw my hand up. I didn't actually think he was gonna throw it, but he threw it to an angle where like I couldn't like dunk it how I wanted to. So I had to literally adjust in the air and kind of, you know, finish it however I did it. And it wound up being crazy. And we made Sports Center, and he called me, "Hey bro, we're on the center. Like that's what we said. We're on the center, bro. You know, we got one on Clemson on the steal of mine on the break. I think that was one of my favorite ones. Like everyone on the sideline, it was a perfect view of our bench, you know, our intensity, our chemistry together. You know, everyone was hyped about that.
I remember one time on the court specifically is playing at Coastal Carolina, a very tight-knit game. And coach always looked down the bench, and preferably he would call me and Sheen in, you know, if it was to set a press on the team. And I can remember at Coastal, me and Sheen looked at each other and we was like, man, it's go time. We wound up turning the guy over. Devontae Wiles gets the layup for the win, and we wound up beating Coastal Carolina at Coastal. I'm like, man, we running sprints. Coach Charity got us, you know, running these sprints. And I'm over here. I don't know if I can make it, but, you know, I'm over here. I'm leaning on Sheen, leaning on John, and those guys. He's just fight. You know, it's going to be over soon. Just keep fighting for us. We're going to get there together. And that's probably one of my favorite stories that I had, you know, just coming in college and adjusting. I actually got to see Sheen in May this year and hang out with him and Adam Warrior a little bit, as well as Anthony Lindauer. And his last text message to me, man, I look at it still to the day, is he said, I told him I was at the racetrack, and he was like, man, go do your thing.
That smile is infectious. It's burned into your mind, and every time you talk to him, that's what you got. There was never, you could hear it on the phone, you could see it on a video, you could see it in a picture, and then he's going to hit you with some kind of confident joke about how good he looks because, you know, what he's wearing, or, you know, how stylish he's being. He's going to hit you with something like that, but in the most unselfish way that Haiisheen could do it. Like, just confident, but uniquely unselfish in a most incredible way that made all of his friends and coaches and the people around him and family and everyone love him.
I don't know. I always call his mom, and vice versa. So that's my brother. So just like if this was your actual brother, it's the same thing. So,
you know, my heart goes out to his family. I had the opportunity to meet his girlfriend. My heart goes out to her. You know, he's been rocking with her forever, and you know, if she sees this, rest in peace, Sheeno, and you know, take care. And we gotta end this. The way he went out wasn't cool. It breaks my heart. I think about it every single day. Like I said, my heart goes out to his family. It's just sad to lose someone. And he was doing something he loved. He was doing something we all grew up doing our whole life, playing basketball. So rest in peace, Sheeno Mac. Your High Point family love you. We be all Panthers forever until we see each other again. Much love, baby.